Hey guys, I'm Jackie Durbin. I'm a realtor out in Arizona and I've mastered kvCORE and now I'm sharing all of my tips and knowledge with you. So one of the things that I want to talk about in today's short little tutorial is your kvCORE agent profile. So many agents are not setting this up, and this is something that you should do immediately once you get your CRM. So to access your profile, you're going to go over to the right-hand side where you see your name. Go ahead and click that drop-down menu and now go to My Profile. Now, once you get into your profile, you're going to see that there's lots of different things that you can add. I'm going to quickly go through these items and tell you why they're important and what they actually do in the system for you. So anytime you're making changes, you're going to go to edit your profile. The first thing that you definitely want to have on there is an up-to-date photo of yourself. It does not need to be a professional grade photo. Mine is honestly a photo that I took on my phone. Okay, our phones can take great photos. Just make sure that it's something that actually shows your personality. This just happened to be at our office, so I just went ahead and snapped this picture because the one I had before was a little bit outdated. Okay, the next thing that you want to do is, because my name, my legal name, is not the name that I am known by, I went ahead and changed in here. So it does not say Mary Jacqueline, it actually says Jackie. You can make that change in here. It's not going to make changes to your email or your website or anything. It's just going to be anything that goes from you. It's going to go ahead and have that name on there. Over here on the right, you'll notice that the agent MLS number, you need to make sure that you have that on there. I'm not sure why mine came off, but that's okay. We can go ahead and add that. The reason you want to have your MLS ID is your kvCORE is attached to your local MLS. So if you look over here on listings where it says My Listings, by having your MLS ID on here, when you go there, it's going to pick up what listings on the MLS belong to you. Also, it's going to connect it to your website. So on your website where it says My Listings, it's going to pull your listings that are currently attached to your MLS ID. Now, you can put your NERDS number on here. You don't have to. You can put the realtor. Make sure that if you do not have the registered trademark, that you are using it in all capital letters. Realtor is not a job description. It is an actual designation. So if it is not in all caps, it does have to have the registered trademark. I just decided to do both. Down here, you want to make sure that your cell phone number is on there and that you've clicked this show on the site. What that's going to do is it's going to give people who are going to your website immediate access to you. Some people might say, well, isn't my smart number on there? You're right, it is on there. However, unless you have purchased your own smart number, that means that you are sharing a smart number with everyone in your area, in your MLS, with your brokerage. So now when someone dials that number, it's going to go round robin. The only way to get around that is if they are actually in your database, which some people who go to your website haven't registered yet. So make sure that you have your name on there and phone number. You can put a work phone number. You can put a direct line. Those are optional. Your email is already going to be populated. Your from email, a lot of people put a different email in here only if their email that is connected is not an actual email. So my first name, last name, all of the words at exprealty.com is not an actual email. It's a forwarding email, but there is no inbox on this. So because that could flag some of my emails going out to people, I went ahead and put in a different email. The only requirements is it cannot be a Yahoo or an AOL email. Your from name, obviously that can be put in there. That from name is going to show up on all of your text messages and things that go out. Your website is already going to be on there. If you have a preferred lender, you can go ahead and put that in there, and then you can show that lender on your domain. So basically, they would be attached to anyone who is asking to get pre-approved or questions about lending. If you have additional designations, you can put those on there. If you have additional licenses, over here on your Facebook and your social media and more, in order to add that link, you need to make sure that it's the URL and not just facebook.com or linkedin.com or twitter.com. So you'll have to go into that and then actually grab your full URL that has your information on there. Down here, you can also add in your YouTube. If you have a YouTube, you can add your Instagram. Obviously, I went ahead and put in my license number, my positions. Notice it's in all caps, any languages that I speak. Down here, your about me. This should be a bio about you. Even if you're brand new, it doesn't matter. You're bringing something to the real estate world that needs to be showcased. This will actually show up on your website. If it is blank or empty, it's not going to show up. Obviously, it's not going to be like about me and then have a blank. It's just not going to be present. So once you have time, please make sure that you're putting that in there. Your signature. So my signature is what's going to go out on all of my emails. And the reason why is because I've clicked this button. Okay, so I've added an image, and then all of these are hyperlinks. The one suggestion that I would have is type this in your notes if you're an Apple user, and then just copy and paste what you have to bring over there. And then you can obviously add the links using this little link right here. Down here, you also have spots to put in credentials, education, experience, background, anything like that. Once you have made changes, make sure that you're hitting save. So that way those are on there. Guys, a lot of people are not creating their profile and not making sure that that's up to date. That's the very first thing that you should be doing as a real estate agent using this platform. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Make sure to follow for more tips and reach out to me if I can help you on Instagram at Jackie Durbin AZ.